Everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna prepare a fluffy soft milk bread. And for that we're gonna need 4 cups of flour, which I already have it here in my bowl. We will need 1 cup and a half of milk. It has to be warm, and we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of yeast. I have the fresh one, so I'm going to be using just the fresh one. I'm going to just crumble it right here inside of it and let it melt. So, and we need 2 tablespoons of sugar. We need a 1/4 cup of oil. You can use oil, you can use butter, doesn't matter, it's up to the person. And we're going to need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a little bit of water as needed. So I'm gonna let our yeast melt in the milk. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. In the meantime, I'm gonna put the sugar, just mix it up, give it a quick mix. Salt, okay, the yeast already melted, so I'm just going to mix with the flour. I'm going to add the oil. I have a 1/4 cup of warm water here, so I'm just going to add it to the mixture and then mix everything together. I'm just going to add a little bit of flour with the spoon of the dough. It's like about a 1/4 cup of flour, and just work it with your hand. It's going to be a little bit sticky, but it's okay. Just add a little bit. As you see now, the dough is good. So if it is at the beginning, it gets like a little bit sticky, you can add just a little bit of flour to get it together. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of oil, but teaspoon, because it still sticks, so, but it's okay. Just work it like a little bit, knead it in the dish. Knead for about 30 seconds or so, and then we're going to let it rest. So now we're gonna let it rest for about an hour, and then we're gonna shape it. Okay, the dough has rested really well. As you see, the size has doubled. So we're just gonna take this out, and I'm gonna try to put it all together. We're not gonna knead it or anything. We're just gonna move it from the dish. Just spread it a little bit like this. It's going to be a little bit sticky. If you want, you can use a little bit of oil. Spread it a little bit like this and then fold it in. There we go. Okay. Now with a cutter, we're going to cut it the shape how we want. It's going to be like a, either if you want to make big like a bread, you can make it bigger. If you want small, you can make them small. So I'm going to go like this. And just roll it in like this. And put it aside. Okay, I'm done cutting the balls. So I'm just flatten them up a little bit and then put them on my baking sheet. And I'm gonna cover them up later. After I finish, I'm just gonna cover them up for about 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna cover them up and leave them for about 5 minutes, and I come back for them. Okay, after 5 minutes, I'm just gonna flatten them up. Now I have a yolk and put about a tablespoon of milk. So I'm just gonna brush them. We'll leave them rise and rest for about 30 minutes. Now the bread is ready to go in the oven, but before I put it in the oven, I'm just going to shape it. You can give it any shape, or you can just leave it as is. You don't have to. So with the cutter, just and I'm going to add some sesame seeds on top of it, and the black seed or the black cumin. The first batch are ready, so I'm just going to put them now in an oven that I already preheated to 450 degrees or 232 degrees Fahrenheit. So Celsius, I mean 230 Celsius, 450 Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to put them until in the oven until they are golden brown, and I'll take them out.